Okay, it is about 5:12, 5:13, and I'm packed up and rolling. All I have to do is find my way back out of here. Should be pretty easy. And then the trail looked like for quite a while it's going to be real easy. Did I say it was going to be easy? Yeah, it's going to be easy. This little canal. You know the bridge goes across it. So it's just a matter of, oh, there's a better way to go than what I did. Crap. What the hell am I doing? All right, turn this off. Look at the map. Boy, this thing was hard to see. I went past it. I was walking through the woods that way. I thought that was the path. This little bridge across the canal that brings you over here. Okay, one of the reasons I wanted to get away even earlier today, well, I woke up and I was on my own anyway, but I want to get to St. Mark's, which is 15 miles, but it's not the miles I knew I could get there by this afternoon, 5 or 6, but there's a ferry, and that's not even a ferry. It's on one side of the St. Mark's River, whatever. You have to call, and they close at 6. You can't go across the river, so it's not a bridge. So, and it's 15 miles, and I have no idea. Now, if it was like this, although I don't like walking on these little rocks, yeah, I can make it, but I have no idea the blowdowns, whether I'm going to be walking through water. I have no idea. I did read one of the comments. A guy says, this is a Florida guy here talking, and there's a bunch of gators up here along the canal, and he said, I've seen the biggest gator I've ever seen in Florida, ever. So he said, if you get water out of the river, just be real careful. Well, I'm not planning on getting water out of the river. Not because of that, but because I've got water, and they say you shouldn't be drinking it, and it's salty, so I don't know what he's talking about. But supposedly lots and lots of gators. All right, let's get to St. Mark's. Once I get to St. Mark's, there's a bed and breakfast I'd like to be able to get into. I haven't called or anything. If not, I can camp out behind one of the tiki huts or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just get this road behind us. Cool looking moon. Is it too bright by phone? It's not that bright. It's a half moon. But boy, this picks up the light. So I was able to, I decided I have one pair of dry socks, and I hung the wet ones out last night. But I mean, it's cold. It was just, it was right 41 when I left camp, as far as my little thermometer that I have says. It's supposed to get down to like 38 last night sometime, which that's in a town, so it may even be cooler out here as far as I know. But anyway, so I decided I was going to wear the dry socks in my shoes, but my shoes are still a little, I mean, they're wet. I mean, they, like my socks, but they drain quite a bit. But I decided instead of using my dry socks for that, because I may need them for town, I just put my wet socks back on. It wasn't that bad. They weren't sopping wet. But when it's cold out, you put your feet in those, it's a whole nother ball game. So far, easy going. Have no idea what's in store once I get off this path and start down a trail again up here in a little ways. So yes, I have to call the boat marina across the river, and some guy will come pick you up about 6 o'clock. I mean, until 6. And then they don't, so you'll have to camp on that side of the river somewhere. So I want to make the boat. Man, it's still cold. Can you see my breath? Yeah, it's a little after 6, and like I said, it's in the 30s last night. I don't think it's supposed to get above anything above the 50s today. Woo! I got my turn back into the woods. God, there's swamp on both sides of me. I'm not real optimistic. I haven't read anything about it being bad, so maybe I'll be lucky. I don't know. We will find out, and you will know too. Yeah, there's a canal over there. A canal on both sides of this. All right. All right. Boy, it's amazing how bright this looks compared to what it actually is. Sunrise is starting. Look at the palm trees with the whatever those big trees are. Cypress, I presume. Pretty amazing view. Really beautiful. Just turned my headlamp off just a minute ago. So nice walking with being able to see pretty well. And yes, I'm really pleased so far. The trail that I turned on, I was afraid could go into water. Well, there's water on both sides, but this is like a levee, or I think they call it a levee. But this is great. Knock on wood. Okay, halfway to where? Paradise? Or whatever, I don't know. But this is really confusing because this at least appears to be the official Florida Trail. And I saw one on the other end. However, I'm on the red line as supposed to be. What I hiked completely down this levee was the red line on the Far Out app. So I'm really confused. Is Far Out, are they, I don't get it. Did they change the Florida Trail since Far Out? Far Out tries to stay updated, or vice versa. Well, I'd be interested to find out. All right, I just walked out into this wide open area. I think we're looking out towards the Gulf now. I'm positive we are. There's nothing out there for miles. Both sides. I'm sure I'll see some gators over here. Oop, there's some birds. Gator bait. Sun's coming up. Bob's gonna do some work for me, warm me up. Oh yeah, feel that sun. Come on, sun. I want to stop and make some coffee and eat my other honey bun. I ate one this morning just so I'd have a little energy. I bought 2 at JR's and was going to have them for breakfast this morning. Well, I had one without my coffee, and I'm going to have one with coffee in a minute, as soon as the sun gets up and gets where I can sit in it. This is beautiful. It's a spillway. Look at that unobstructed view all the way out. I'm sure that goes right out to the Gulf. Can't go any further. I'll blind the lens. I am going to stop here somewhere, make a coffee, and eat my honey bun. Probably up over there in the grass. Check out the view. It's awesome. I'm on a levee. Both sides are like this. Here's the other side. And I am going to lay down right here, make a coffee, eat my honey bun. I don't know if I'm eating anything else, but I need a rest anyway, so it's going to be perfect. This time I hope I don't get strafed or buzzed by a plane. For anybody that wonders, I have to go back in some of my other videos and see the one where the guy over the sugar was dusting and dusted me. Okay, the sun's on me. I'm feeling warmer. Got a hot cup of coffee and a honey bun. Lay down on the levee. Beautiful Florida. Oh my gosh, a bald eagle. Look, he heard me. And I'm way, way away. I'm zoomed in. What a beautiful bird. Look at him. All right, that's where I came from. Those pine trees. I'm sorry, palm trees way out there. I've seen them for such a long time. And this is where we're going. We're going to take a right for a change. Instead of following this, we're going to follow another levee. And eventually we're going to turn into St. Mark's with a, I don't know for sure what that trail is going to be like, but so far this has been cruising, loving it, and beautiful too. Just totally different than anything I've hiked in Florida. But we're really on the Gulf, getting close to the Gulf. That's where I came from. And Florida makes a left turn here. Have no idea where that goes and don't care. I don't know, they have some walking trails around St. Mark's Wildlife Refuge or whatever they call it. Oh, can I follow you, butterfly? Don't go chasing butterflies. Actually, it's waterfalls, but they could have used butterflies. All this open space and this one little lonely pine tree all by itself. It's a big one. Okay, finally off the levee, which I've really enjoyed it. The scenery's just been awesome. Coming out here to this road, I'll dip back, go up to another parking lot and take a left, get back into either a levee, eventually back into the woods. All right, leaving the road. There wasn't a second parking lot. I see cars parked way up there, so I guess there's something. St. Mark's Wilderness. Huh. You are here, I guess. Oh, guess what snack I just ate? Oh my God. I gotta drink some water. All right, I've reached a junction where if you take a right, it'll take you eventually up to, well, only 9/10 of a mile, I think, up to the St. Mark's Wildlife Management Visitor Center. People can drive into there and then they can hike down here. I don't know if you can drive here. Port Leon Road. This is Port Leon Road. I'm down to a little over 4 miles. I've got a little over 2 miles, I think, before I take a right into the woods and head towards St. Mark's River, where I'll need to call the river master or whoever. There's a marina, and the marina has a Tiki Bar. And supposedly they come and get you. There's a couple different ones that can get you. But I'm plenty early, although I'm going slow. These are, I got 1.8 miles left. Turn back in the woods right up here. This little stream, good. I don't have to get my feet wet yet. Alrighty. And there's a hiker coming behind me. So he's back here ways. It made me pick up my pace because I'm always slower than everybody, and we'll have to get that river shuttle together. All right, into the woods. Let's hope there's no water, but if there is, rather hope there's no blowdowns either. Oh. Great. Okay. Well, I wanted back in the woods, and I'm back in the woods. At least a couple of these little ravines have these little makeshift bridges on them. Oh. Down to getting close to 1.5 miles from St. Mark's River. You guys behind me will probably catch me before I get there. They're supposed to call. Somebody said call about 10 minutes before you get there. It's suggested. So I'm thinking if you get down to 2/10, but these sounded 2/10. I will wait for him and see him or her. I think it's him, and we'll see if they haven't called yet or not. So we'll play that by ear. But man, it feels good to be getting close. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the woods. Been out on that levee. It's beautiful out there. Easy walking. This has been a little bit tougher than this that you're seeing right here. St. Mark's River, next destination. Oh, here comes a little bridge. Well, let's walk. Oh, let's not trip. Let's walk over it together. You see there's water on that side. There's water. Look at all that swampy grass or whatever it is. And a bridge. Oh, it's a pretty strong bridge. Permission to come aboard, Captain?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh my God, Nimblewood's here. Nimblewood. Nimblewell. Hello. Where's the crazy group? They're over here. Yeah.
$1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkepos.com. That's check
Nice room. It has a jacuzzi and a walk-in shower and a lot of amenities, a lot of rest areas downstairs. Nice.